Hi, I'm Jeff Gerhardt, and this is the Insider's Journal for this week. I want to be provocative with you because we're nearing the end of the year. And one of the things that we talk about in the Master's Program is to say that if your past is more exciting than the future ahead of you, you're officially getting old. And we're not about getting old, we're actually about getting younger every year. And with that mindset, it's the belief that, God, you're going to give me more wisdom if I'll pursue that with you. And that as I gain more wisdom, I will be more fruitful. Because I've resisted the thing that Jesus said that could get me in that third soil. I've resisted the cares of this world or my anxieties. I've let them go. And I won't let my money rule me. I don't want my wealth to deceive me. So those two things out of play, now I know that if in pursuit of you, with my persistence, I will see fruit. But I want to do that strategically. That's not me sit on my hands and say, God, you do it all. And it's not me do it all without you, God. It's those two things put together. What I want to talk to you about today is what we talk about in the third session of the Master's Program, and that's the management of the seasons. You see, some point in time, the world got wise to the fact that you can't plant in the winter and expect to harvest. You need to be able to harvest so that by the time the winter comes, you have food that's in store and that you'll take some and in the spring plant again so that you can harvest in the summer and the fall as you get ready for the next season that's ahead. So let's look at the seasons. As you look at your seasons, you understand that there are really 4 seasons in your life. There's a winter side of your life, there's a spring side, there's a summer, and there's a fall. And what happens inevitably in our life is that as we launch out into an initiative in the career, the creative space, the way that we make value in this world, or in our family space, or in our marriages, or in our finances, or most certainly in our calling, we need to manage those seasons because as they're coming, we need to read them. So which season are you in? Maybe you've just come away from a Thanksgiving time feeling like I'm in the doldrums. Or maybe you're coming into an end of year time where you realize I'm in the highest season of my life. Whatever those seasons are, you need to know which one you're in. Now, when we talk about the 4 seasons, we understand that in the spring season, it's the time to plant, prepare, and go for it. And as we're looking at that, you may want to say to yourself, am I in a spring season where it's time for me to put money into gear, my act into gear? I need to start saying yes or moving forward. Now remember, we could be talking family, careers, creativity. We could be talking family, calling. But look at your life in those seasons. So the spring season is the go for it, the one to say, let's get prepared and let's get out there and get moving in our life. Maybe you're in a summer season where it's just hit after hit after hit, and you're loving it because you're reaping from all that planting. Or maybe you found yourself in the fall where the leaves are starting to fall away from the trees, things have changed, and it's no longer the exciting part anymore. And it may be time to plant again and go back into another summer season, or it may be time for you to go into the winter. The winter's the time where we design and get ready to make some new changes. They could be radical. And look, here's the thing that I want to radically pose to you today. If at this point in your life, if at this point in the year, you're saying to yourself, I'm not really certain about what will be the sum of my life, now's the time for you to consider getting in the Master's Program. And if you've already gone through the Master's Program, I want to tell you we have launched Mastermind. And Mastermind is a way with which you and colleagues can work with a coach from the Master's Program, and we will take you through a quarter by quarter coaching process with which we will help you to implement these tools over and over again, because life is seasons. And everything that you learn in the master's program, it wasn't meant for one season. It wasn't meant for one learning. It wasn't a checkbox. It's a tool to use over and over again. The end of the year, for me, I wonder for you, is it not the best time to be reflecting? To say, am I getting the results that I want to have? Or is it time for me to make changes? Do I look out onto my family and say, there's a change coming. I need to be ready for that change? Is it time for you to consider dreaming with your wife because you're going to come up on a season change that you don't want to be behind? Here's the thing about change. You're either leading it or it's leading you. So consider, where are you at across all the areas of your life in season? If you're in the summer season, you're in the season that's in high time, get ready for what you'll do when this period is over. What will you need to do next? Will it be time to button up that period of your life, put it away and go to something completely different? Or will it be time to plant again and get ready for another summer? Hey, I am so grateful that we've been able to have these discussions. You know, the Insider's Journal is something that we produce for you every week. And as you're considering what happens next, we want to continue to be along this journey with you. Hey, we're along it with you, for you, and we're foreseeing another movement for Christ happening through leaders like you and me. Until next time, God bless.